Mr. Jones tiled his foyer with 3 different size tiles: square tiles A and B, and rectangular tiles C. This gives a basic pattern as shown below. Calculate the area of tile A. Notice that tile A is a square tile, and we already know that this length is 6 inches. But for a square, all of the sides are equal in length. All of the sides are equal in length. So if this side is 6 inches, then that means that this side is also 6 inches. That means that this side is also 6 inches, and this side is also 6 inches. And so that means that the area of this tile, area of tile A, is going to be length times width, which is going to be 6 inches for the length and 6 inches for the width. And that's going to give us 36 inches squared, or 36 squared inches. And so that's going to be the answer for part A. The area of tile A is 36 inches squared. Next, our goal is to determine the area of tile B. Notice that tile B is also a square. So if we know the length of one side, we can determine the length of the other side. And so here, indeed, the length of this side is 12 inches. Now, how do we know that this side is 12 inches? Well, we know that for A, this side right here is 6 inches for A. We know that because all of the side lengths for A is going to be 6 inches. And we also know that this part is also 6 inches because if we look here and we look at C, this part of C, right, this length of C right here, this measurement for C is 6 inches. And this is the same measurement for C right here, right? So this is 6 inches and this is also 6 inches. And so that means that 6 plus 6 is 12. So that means that this entire length right here is 12 inches. And if this is 12 inches, that means that this side also is 12 inches. And if we know that one side is 12 inches, then that means that all of the sides are 12 inches because we're dealing with a square here. So that means that we have the length and the width. And so the area of tile B is going to be the length times the width, which is 12 inches times 12 inches, which is going to be 144 inches squared, or 144 square inches. Next, the question asks us to determine what is the area of tile C. Now, if you notice carefully that here, this is 6 inches for tile C, right? This right there is 6 inches because we're looking at tile A, right? If you're looking at tile A, all of the side lengths are 6 inches. And so this side must also be 6 inches, but this side is also the length of C. So that means that this is 6 inches. And we also know that this right here is 12 inches as well. How do we know? Because the longer side of C is 12 inches based on this particular based upon this particular measurement. So the longer side of C is 12 inches. And so we have 6 inches times 12 inches. And we know that's right because we're dealing with a rectangular. We're dealing with a rectangle because C is a rectangular tile. And so we have 6 times 12 or 12 times 6, which is going to be the area of tile C. So 6 inches times 12 inches, which is going to be 72 inches squared. It's actually supposed to be 72 inches squared. And so let's put that right there, 72 inches squared. That's supposed to be 72 inches squared. And so what we have here is the answer is 72 square inches. That's going to be answer for tile C, the area of tile C, 72 inches squared. Next, the question states that they want us to calculate the area of the entire pattern. And so we know that the entire pattern is made up of 2 A's, right? 2 A's. It's made up of one B tile, and it's made up of 1, 2, 3 C tiles. So 2 A's, 1 B, and 3 C's. What is the area of tile A? That's going to be 36. So we have 2 times 36. The area of B is 144. The area of C is 72. So that's going to be 3 times 72. And so let's multiply. 2 times 36 is definitely 72. And 3 times 72 is definitely 216. And so we add 72 plus 144 plus 216 is going to give us 432. And so that means that the area of the entire pattern is going to be 432 square inches, or 432 inches squared. And that's going to be the answer for this question.